So yesterday you guys saw us build the Blitzo 3s for the 15 and they look amazing, but now we need to get these wheels attached to the car, and the way to do that is to, well, assemble the suspension because there's nothing in the car right now. So this is everything to get the rear done besides diff and axles and like a sway bar and stuff, but all the main stuff. We prepped it earlier, we got everything we got everything painted. Subframe is powder coated. We got it all reinforced. Spoon went through and reinforced it with the GK Tech reinforcement kit right here on the rear. That's the dopest part right there. So GK Tech sells that kit. It fits perfectly. You weld it in and your subframe is now reinforced and looking pretty good. So today we're gonna assemble all this goodness right here with this. We have factory subframe reinforced. We have GK Tech poly bushings. Gonna make it feel nice and brand new. We got solid mounts for the diff in the back, right? We already pressed those things in. Then we have factory lowers, we refreshed them. Factory knuckles, we refreshed them. And now we're gonna tie it all together with our GK Tech control arms. First thing, tension rods, camber arms, and then toe arms. All right, so to prep these things to get installed, GK Tech has these nice Heim joints right here, but they come with these little rubber boots here to protect it from streetcar nonsense, right? Even though they're for off-road use only, keeps them nice and sealed. There we go, I figured it out. Look at that. Now we just gotta bolt it all together. We got lowers to knuckles to control arms. Let's get it. All right, so it's starting to look like something, but before we go any farther, we gotta talk about setting up your actual control arm, because if you look, it's threaded on both sides, right? Because it adjusts equally as you twist it. So when you install them, you gotta make sure that they're equal on both sides, or else you lose adjustment, because if one's all the way in, one's all the way out, you're screwed already, right? There's no adjustment. So I like to bottom them fully out and adjust them out from there. And another thing you need right here is the GK Tech lockout kit right here. So what this does is it adds a nice thick washer right there, because originally this is an eccentric bolt, right? So the mounting point is ovalized. This keeps it centered so it doesn't move. So when we got the car, it didn't come with any axle, so we had to find a set, and we couldn't find a used set because OEM is best. But you can get brand new axles at O'Reilly's, which is kind of the cheat code. They're not OEM, so obviously they're not the best, but they are warranted. So if you break them, you get a new one for free. But they've actually done us pretty good, so. Definitely need this. Before I put the axles in, I realized it's probably easier to get the diff in first, which this is gonna be my first diff install on a table inside our office. But there's air conditioning in here, which is fantastic. So if you're curious why we're here, it's because we got AC. So, boys, I need some help. Everything's heavy.
All right, you got the guys for the job.
Oh man, there we go. That's a really good idea. You ain't struggling. All right, go down, boys. So, try to hook the back here.
Hook the bike.
I see what you did with the color combo and everything.
Oh. What do you mean?
All black.
What? So so bad for my back.
Move it this way.
Which way, Donnie?
Forward. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not going in.
It isn't?
No.
You motherfucker. It's going in.
That's what I said.
You said it's not going in. Donnie's always playing games. The only thing I wish we had was like freshly synced hardware. All right, we don't got new hardware. It's all right.
Move it this way a little bit more.
You got it. Awesome. Now you get an axle. Can we fit it without taking the arms off? Come on, get in there.
Come on, baby. Squeeze it with you.
There we go. Watch your fingers too.
Watch.
Look at that. Oof, that looks awesome. Having new like everything is sick. It looks so nice. You steer, I push.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You gotta go right.
Yeah. See, look how convenient this is. This worked out way too well. What, are you pushing against me? You're such an asshole, dude. Awesome.
That was actually ideal.
DJ, steer. Oh. Steer. DJ, steer! Need all hands on deck for this one. Good angle. You boys ready? Guide the hole. All right, stop for a second. Mine's going in. Is yours going in?
Yeah.
Oh, you see it?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Love that for me. The only time a scissor jack will ever be useful. So there's little sleeves on the poly insert, so they get pushed out. It's in. Victory. And hopefully it doesn't ever have to come back out. Well, that's refreshing to see. Everything's new. Love that. The goal is to make this car feel like a new car. I mean, everything on the car is gonna be brand new. Should feel comfy. Good street car. That's the goal. One last piece of the puzzle. Day 2 of trying to get my suspension together, my S15. Boom, this is it. This is the whole front. Besides this, that's a rear sway bar. Get it out of here. So we have our front knuckles, freshly powder coated. 5 lug hubs, easy peas. We have a set of stock lower control arms with fresh ball joints and bushings. Tension rods, right? So this will adjust our caster. And then the cream of the crop, what we put on every damn car, BC Racing coilovers, but DS series. They work, they feel amazing. Why would I use something else? And they last, I don't know.
BC.
Shouts to BC. There's some coilover companies that they're like really good on some cars and kind of like, let's say on other cars, I'm gonna say it. But BC, I've never had a car that didn't feel amazing on it. So stick with what you know, right? We're gonna bolt this all together. It's been a really kind of 2 days of just adult Legos, right? This stuff is all new, it's all easy, bolts together and you get a car. So today I wanna get the front on so we can actually bolt the Blitz up and see him on the yellow, right? That's my goal. I'm motivated, I wanna see it, and all the parts are finally here, so let's get to bolting. Step 1, slam these things. These are DS's, and the DS is kind of more of like I consider it more of like a performance series, but I really like them because they ride so nice. Like it's honestly worth the extra money. It's not much more. These aren't the extreme low options. These are just like the regular one, which means that they're not meant to be slammed. I have the same spec coilovers on the Kooky, and I know all the way down, which doesn't affect the performance of it, is like my ride height that I like. One lower control arm. Is it Martha Stewart that does the cooking shows and it's just like, next step, and we're finished? Yeah. Jimmy Stewart.
Sounds like a race car driver.
It sounds like a race car driver, doesn't it? Jimmy Stewart. number 76, driving the Velveeta car. I love that. Love that for me. Steve, let me get that Viper chair. Let me get viped out. LCMFG custom yellow Viper chair. You like that? Yeah, this is nice, dude. Just sit, casually with the boys, build your really expensive Lego set. Tight fit. Love that. You know what you're doing?
Just a little bit.
Attach the lower control arm. Get in there. Fresh ball joints. Dude, everything in the suspension's new. Oh man, I probably should do this before I put the coilover on.
That's what I was gonna ask, because I don't know how you're gonna do
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because now we gotta watch, because we gotta impact this nut on. We can't played myself. Let's see if this got enough PP for the move. Milwaukee, we don't owe them anything, but this little ratchet is the backbone of my existence. If you gotta buy anything, if you gotta buy your boyfriend something for Christmas, for his birthday, cheat code right here. Get in the big batteries too. All right, don't cheap out, sis. Get that cotter pin in position, because if a ball joint falls out, you are having a really bad day. Sway bar. Definitely a must on a streetcar S chassis. They just feel wonky without a front sway bar. Would suggest a friend. Sick. And then we got the tire on. So we gotta steer this thing. Okay. Couple Ooga Doogas. And then the last part of S chassis suspension, the front tension arms or the caster arms. This is how like every 90s Nissan is. Boom. I love power tools. And then the last piece of the puzzle for today, the rear coilover. Boom. There she goes. It's all tucked up. We officially have suspension. It's great. It like goes from feeling like a shell to almost a car. We're almost there. So we need the rear brake pads to get the rear brakes on. We're gonna run a stock brake now just to get the car together until I can piece together the stuff to actually upgrade the rear brakes because we have to do cables, shoes, all that stuff to do like a OEM upgrade, right? So don't look at my rear brakes. And then for the front, we are waiting for rotors to come in for our brake conversion kit. So for now, I just put a spacer here because what I want to do is test fit the Blitz and see how they look on the yellow officially. All right, so the last video you guys saw, we built these, right? We built them for the yellow car, and a lot of guys were like, oh, you should do this, should do this. Well, honestly, we had these laying around, right? So it was about time we built them up because we need a wheel. The thing about wheels is they're truly a preference item. The comments were all over the place of what they like, what you don't like, all this, and that just shows even more that wheels is just style, you know what I mean? It's like judging your boy's outfit. If it's hella whack, you could tell them it's hella whack, but everyone has their own style, and so there's really no right or wrong. I guess there is some pretty wrong outfits out there, but if you like it and it makes you look good, run it, right? We have these, they're spec'd out for an S15. And what's the best thing about it is we don't like it, we just change wheels. It's like the easiest thing to change on a car while changing everything about it, right? So keep that open-minded, all right? Let's give it a shot. Ooh. Okay, all right, let's get a front on. Nice. I love that. So one thing I do notice, and we already talked about this, is the silver doesn't look as bright on the yellow, right? On the black car, it looks bright because the contrast color is dark. Since this is a bright color, it kind of makes the silver look a bit darker, which makes me wish I had a brighter silver, but we've gone through this before. It's really hard to get bright silvers on powder coat. I don't know what it's the process of this and this, but you have to kind of make up the brightness with metallic. So in the sun, these will brighten up a lot, but like when there's no sun, they're a little dark looking. And chrome is always a vibe, right? But I thought it was gonna be a little too much for this, so that's why I didn't go with chrome. It needs tires, it needs to be on the ground. That's what we need to do. Maybe because the black car, it was lower because it was on the ground. That does do a lot. An inch of gap will change your whole mindset. T-Bone, come on, what do you think?
I don't like them, to be honest.
You don't like them?
Not on the yellow.
Fair enough.
I love Blitz 03s.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, it's not always the best. I mean, like, if you look at it, like right here. Let's see what Big Steve thinks. Come on, let's go. Big Steve, we need you.
Go.
Eddie, we need you.
Let's go.
All right, boys.
I think once we have the right title on there.
Yeah.
It'll.
I'm with Eddie. Whatever Eddie says.
We look good.
Get us some meat on that.
Donnie was a big advocate for the bronze TEs on the yellow car.
Yeah. Of course, it looks sick.
It does look
It looks sick, but I disvote this pick. Because the bronze should go on this and these should go on the black one.
It would be a 2-for-1 special, wouldn't it?
No, I'm not.
How
This is
crazy?
insane.
How crazy would the Blitz look on the blue car?
I don't like that either.
Those are fine. Those are great.
the car's great.
Those
Just
are.
shut up.
It's perfect on the white. Yeah. It looks insane. You got tires? Tires?
It's dropping, it's dropping. Ooh, the rear sits nice. The front, it's a little tall, but it looks very streetable. Yellow center caps. Yellow.
That would go hard. Yellow gel caps.
Yellow Blitz gel caps.
The one
Spit it out,
person
Donnie.
opinion I care about is RJ, because he is most honest. He doesn't like a lot of things that wheel, right? I would say wheel wise.
I kept thinking about Divine's wheels, how they're like fully polished.
Shiny.
And it looks good on his. There's a lot going on with his car. I thought, looking at these on the black S15, I thought these were going to be too much, but on the yellow, the silver faces look really good.
RJ really likes it, which has me a little concerned. It's a very sporty fitment. I don't know if that makes sense, but it looks like high-end functional. Doesn't look like it's like slammed or anything like that. I don't know.
This doesn't look like straight show car. This looks like show car that gets driven.
I like that. I like that. They fit really, really good. Like, they could fit more aggressive, which would be cool, right? Stands out a little bit more, but like, dude, we could put a 245 in the rear if we wanted to, which is like kind of exciting because this thing's gonna make some jam. Why not make it, put some of it down? So I wasn't super wooed by it at first, but the more I look at it, the more I kind of fall in love with it. First off, it's sick to see it like kind of on its own suspension, because 2 days ago it was just a floating shell. And besides that, I mean, it doesn't have like an aggressive stance like the blue car, right? The blue car is pretty aggressive, right? The lips poke out a lot. It's pretty tight on the fenders. This, a little bit more fitted in. You could actually get bigger tires on there, and it's not super, super low, which is one nice because the car is going to be fast, and it's going to be fun to be able to drive it fast, and getting something more like this on it will actually do a lot. The next thing I really want to do is take this, put it on the black car, and do the black cars in here, because we got to see it, right? Because I just want to put it out there. Like, I feel like a lot of people see us like put a car together and they're like, that's permanent, but we can swap wheels, we can lower suspension, we can do whatever we want. That's all we have for today. I hope you guys are hyped. I am, bro. It's a major step in the right direction. That's all I know. We'll get the drive shaft in, we'll get the brakes on, put some fluids in it, and underneath is hopefully done, which is crazy to think about. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.